Provident Fund, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Which one is better? Investing in which will actually give us more returns? What are the differences in PPF and Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana? Hello and welcome back to Freedom English channel. This is Sanara. In this video, we are going to understand the differences between Public Provident Fund and Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. What are these two schemes? What is the tenure of these two schemes? What is the minimum investment? What is the maximum investment? What is the interest rate? How is it calculated? What are the returns which we will get while investing in these specific schemes? And do they provide any loan facilities? So many questions are there in our mind, correct? So we are going to understand all this in this video. And before I jump into this video, if you are not subscribed to our channel, go ahead, subscribe our channel and click the bell icon. First one, Public Provident Fund. This is completely different from Employee Provident Fund, which is EPF. Normally what happens here is when we hear Provident Fund, we think that it is only for the people who work and we step behind. That should not happen. This Public Provident Fund is for everyone, whereas Employee Provident Fund is for people who work in an organization. Public Provident Fund was launched in 1968 and it was launched for everyone. This is actually a savings cum tax savings scheme and it is a government scheme. And you can open this account in any post office or in any bank. And speaking about Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, this is specifically for the parents or guardians who have a girl child who is less than 10 years of age. So if you have a girl child who is 5 years or 2 years or 9 years, you can actually go and open this account. This scheme was launched in 2015 and normally meets the need of the parent when they are in need of money for their girl child's marriage or education or any expenses in that age. And this can also be opened from a post office or from any bank. Speaking about the tenures of this scheme, both have 15 years tenure. PPF, Public Provident Fund, we invest for 15 years. After 15 years, it gets matured and we get the principal and the interest amount. Speaking about Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, we invest for 15 years. But the maturity happens when the girl child reaches 21 years of age. So basically, if the girl child is 1 year, when you're actually starting this investment or opening this account, you will be investing for 15 years and then you will stop. The interest starts growing, but once your girl child reaches 21 years of age, this account gets matured and you will get the principal and the interest amount back into your account. So next question that arises here is, what is the minimum investment and maximum investment? Minimum investment in Public Provident Fund is 500 per year and maximum is 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 need not be paid in one shot. You can split it and pay, but make sure that should be the maximum amount which you are investing. So minimum is 500 per year and maximum is 1,50,000 per year. And speaking about Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, 250 rupees is the minimum amount which you should deposit in a year and maximum again is 1,50,000. And the next question, we have invested. What is the interest and how it is calculated? Interest in both the schemes change quarterly, which means they are revised every 3 months. And now, as of now, the interest which we are going to get from PPF is 7.1% and the interest which we are going to get from Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana is 7.6%. And one thing I would like to add here is both the schemes have compound interest, which means you get interest on the principal and the interest which you are earning. And the next question which arises here is, does these schemes have any tax benefit? I would say both the schemes have tax benefit and both have the same tax benefit, and that is EEE, which is exempt, exempt, exempt. Number one, what happens here is the amount which you are depositing or investing up to 1.5 lakh under Section 80C, you have tax exemption. Second thing, the interest which you are earning is tax free. Third thing, the final corpus which you get, the principal and the interest is also tax free. So this is called EEE tax benefit, which is exempt, exempt, exempt. So now I will show you a screen recording. In this screen recording, we are going to calculate separately using PPF calculator and Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana calculator. We are going to give the maximum yearly investment of 1,50,000 with the interest of 7.1% for PPF with 15 years tenure, and of course with 7.6% interest and 21 years maturity for Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Let me show you the screen recording and then we'll speak about it later. So first I am opening PPF calculator in Google. Once you have opened the PPF calculator, we are going to put in the maximum yearly investment of 1,50,000. The time period is already set there, which is 15 years. That is the maturity period. The rate of interest is also given there, which is 7.1%. So the amount invested, which we have invested, is 22,50,000. The total interest which we are getting out of it is 18,18,209, and the maturity value is 40,68,209. Now I am opening Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana calculator in Google. Once it is opened, I am typing 1,50,000, the maximum yearly investment which we can make. Girl's age, let us assume we are opening this account when the girl child is 1 year. So I am changing the 5 years to 1 year. And the start period is going to be this year, which is 2022. And the interest rate is already given there, which is 7.6%. So now let us see what is the total investment and the interest and the maturity value which we are going to get. So total investment is 22,50,000. Total interest which we have gained is 41,15,155. Maturity year, which is we have given 2022, so the maturity year is 2043. As you can see, the maturity value in Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana is 63,65,155, which is around 63 lakhs. And when we speak about the PPF, it is around 40 lakh, which is 40,68,209. And this is the difference between PPF and Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana returns. The next question is, do I have any loan facilities available under these schemes? For Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, as of now, we don't have any loan facility available. But speaking about the Public Provident Fund, yes, we have, but on specific condition, which is from the date of opening the account, you have to complete 3 years. And before 6 years, in between that space, or I would say that time period, you can actually avail the loan. And what is the loan amount or the maximum loan amount which you can avail? 25% of the amount which you have invested till that date. So if you have invested like 2 lakh or 3 lakh or 4 lakh, 25% of that specific amount can be availed as the loan. And you have to repay the loan amount in 3 years. So they also charge us interest on the loan which they are giving us. And this interest, how it is calculated? The normal interest rate which they are paying us, which is 7.1% now for the amount which we have invested, plus 1% will be charged as the interest which we have to pay to them if we avail this loan facility. So how do we calculate it now? 7.1% is the interest which they are going to pay us on the amount which we have deposited on PPF, plus 1%. So that is 8.1% will be charged as the interest on the loan which we are taking from PPF. The next question is, do we have any partial withdrawal options here? Yes, we do have. When it comes to PPF, which is Public Provident Fund, after 6 years, you can opt this partial withdrawal option. You can withdraw up to 50%. And speaking about Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, if the girl child has attained 18 years and you want to withdraw some amount, not the full amount, but the partial amount from her account for her education or for her marriage, or if she has any health related problems, you can go ahead and do it, but only up to 50%. So both the schemes have the partial withdrawal options available. The next question and the last question that will arise in our brain is, I have opened this account. Do I have an option to pre-close it before the maturity? I would say a big yes here. When it comes to PPF, which is Public Provident Fund, you can actually pre-close it under 3 conditions. 1, if you are building a house. 2, if you have any health related problems. And 3, if your kids are getting married. And in case if the account holder passes away, the nominee will get the principal and the interest amount. And speaking about the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, you can do it only after the 5 years of opening the account. So if you open it in 2022, only after 2027 you can opt for the pre-closure, and it has certain conditions, which is number 1, the account holder itself has died, then you can pre-close it. And second one, if the girl child has some health related problems, it is a life threatening disease, you can go ahead and pre-close it. And third one, if the guardian is no more, then the account can be pre-closed. And the last one, if the girl child has to get married, or if there is no other option apart from taking this money out of the account, then you can go ahead and pre-close the account. So basically you have pre-closure options in both the schemes, but under certain conditions. So in this video, we have understood what PPF and what Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana is. So I would say, if you are someone who has a girl child less than 10 years of age, you should of course opt for Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, because at the right time you can get a good amount of money which will help in the girl child's marriage or higher education or anything that she likes to do. But when it comes to PPF, if you're someone who doesn't have a girl child, I would say opt for it, because it is also really good. Your money is getting saved, and of course it is a tax saving scheme as well. So think and invest in the right place and make good amount of returns which will be helpful for you in the long run. So with this note, I complete my video. If you find this video beneficial, give a thumbs up, and if you think it will be beneficial for others, please go ahead and share. And in case if you are not installed our Freedom app, go ahead, install our Freedom app and register yourself. If you ask me why, I would say we have 3 different categories in our Freedom app, which is personal finance, farming and business. When it comes to personal finance, stock market, mutual funds, insurance, loan, basically how to make money, how to manage money, how to double it. All this will be taught to you in personal finance. And speaking about business and farming, we have met so many mentors all around India and we have courses compiled for you. Courses in the sense their whole life has been covered for you. So you can learn each and everything from their life. If you like jute bag making, we have a mentor who is going to teach you how you can actually start the business, make profit out of it, how much will you reinvest, how should you market it, everything will be told, including the challenges which they face and how they overcome it. So basically what you have to do is select a course that interests you, learn from it completely and implement it in your life and change your life the way you want it to be. With this note, I finish my video and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, you guys take care and bye-bye.